that the world has left you behind. Keep me in mind when you think that life is just passing you by. You look, but you can't find a reason to try. When it seems that a friend is so hard to find, keep me in mind. Keep me in mind, 'cause I'll never stop loving you. And as long as I live, I'll have love to give, and I'll give it all to you, just you.
I see you're changing in your diaper, Mama.
You haven't got what night it is, have you, Jess? They're on shift. I've been waiting all week, honey.
I've got it on my list.
And we're out of these, Jess.
Oh, I ordered you a whole case, Mama.
A whole case will go stale, Jessie.
Well, no, they can go in the freezer until you want one. Mama, where's Daddy's gun?
In the closet.
Where in the closet? I didn't find it anywhere.
In one of his shoe boxes, I think.
It's full of shoes, Mama. I already looked.
Well, you didn't look good enough then. In the box with the shoes that he wore to the hospital and he died in.
Well, I found the bullets.
Your brother took the shotgun. Maybe he took the pistol, too.
Well, he better not have taken that pistol, too.
What do you want a gun for, Jess?
Well, for protection.
Oh, you take the TV way too seriously, hon. I've never seen a criminal in my life. Nobody'd come this far out to steal something.
Yeah, except my boy.
Ricky is mixed up. That's not a crime.
Oh, now get your hands washed and I'll be right back, Mama.
I don't like the idea of a gun, Jess.
Yeah, well, now, which box?
The black.
Black. Well, the box was black or the shoes were black?
The shoes were black.
Well, that doesn't help much, Mother.
Well, I'm not trying to help, Jess. We don't have anything out here anybody'd want. I don't even want what we've got.
Yeah, well, neither do I.
Well, we'll just hand it over to them when they come. Whatever the criminals want, let them have it.
Oh, that's a good idea, Mama.
But I have to tell you though, Jess, I don't want Ricky to know we have a gun out here.
Oh, here it is. I found it.
Well, maybe he'll get rid of that bad people that he's been hanging with. He'll get a job one day, and maybe he'll call you and tell you he's sorry for all the trouble he's
Oh,
caused.
yeah. Well, don't worry, Mama, because it's not for him, it's for me.
I didn't think you'd shoot your own boy. I know we've all felt like it. We've all felt like shooting somebody sometime, but we don't do it.
Well,
I don't think.
your hands
What
aren't
are you
washed.
doing?
Hey, you know, those rings he took were the last valuable things I had. Now, he started going from door to door. I hope they put him away. In fact, I turned him in myself if I knew where he was.
Don't say something like that, Jessie.
I mean every word, Mama.
You don't mean that.
I do mean it. And, you know, Cecil, maybe he should have done a little bit more for
For that boy, well, what are you doing that for, Jessie?
well, I'm just checking the barrel, Mama. You know, sometimes a little dust or powder gets in it.
I told you we don't have any criminals out here.
The gun is for me.
Well, you can have it. You're gonna get it all anyway after I die.
I'm gonna kill myself, Mama.
Funny, very funny.
No, I am.
You are not. Don't even say such a thing like that, Jessie.
Well, how would you know it if I don't say it? What, do you want to be surprised? That you're in there lying in your bed or sleeping or down the hallway brushing your teeth and you hear this really loud gunshot?
Oh, you're just gonna kill yourself?
I'm gonna shoot myself, Mama, in an hour or so.
It must be time for your medicine.
No, I took it already.
Then what's the matter with you?
Oh, not a thing. I feel fine.
Oh, you feel fine. You're just gonna shoot yourself.
Well, in fact, I waited until I felt good enough.
Don't make jokes, Jesse. I'm too old for jokes.
It's not a joke, Mama.
That gun's no good, you know that. Your daddy broke it before he died. Dropped it right in the mud one day.
Seems fine with me.
And Daddy's bullets are 15 years old.
Yeah, but I have new ones.
Where'd you get them?
Feed store Dawson told me about.
Dawson?
Oh, I told him I was worried about prowlers, and he said, thought that was a good idea.
If he had any idea.
Oh, he took it as a compliment. He thought I might be taking interest in things. You know, he said, you know, Jess, we ought to talk like this a little more often, sis. Oh,
Where was I when all this was going on?
napping? So we had him sent to me, Mama.
How could he do that?
He was just trying to help.
And then I told you where the gun was.
See? Everybody's trying to help.
You told me it was for protection.
It is, but I'm still doing your nails, though.
Well,
In fact, you want to try that new China Bear color?
well, I'm gonna call Dawson right now. We'll just see what he thinks about this little stunt.
Oh, Dawson doesn't have anything to do with this, Mama.
He's your brother.
And that's all.
Dawson will put a stop to this. Yes, he will. He'll take that gun away from you.
You call him, I'll just have to do it right before he gets here. As soon as you hang up that phone, I'll just walk through that door, lock the hall door, and lock my bedroom door.
That's crazy talk, Jesse. You will not.
Dawson will get here just in time to help you clean up. Oh, go ahead then. Call him, Mama. Go ahead, and then call the funeral home, call the police. Oh, and then call Loretta. And let's see if she'll do your nails. I said no. Dawson is not invited. This is private.
Just me?
Kid, I don't want anybody else over here. It's just you and me. Dawson comes over here, I just feel more stupid that I didn't do it 10 years ago.
I think we need to call a doctor.
Oh.
Or how about the ambulance? You like that ambulance driver? What was his name? Timmy. Get you someone to talk to, Jesse.
I'm through talking about Mama. No more.
So,
No
we're
more.
just gonna sit around here like every other night of the year, and you're gonna kill yourself. You'll miss. You'll end up a vegetable. You know what the doctor said by getting excited. You'll cock that gun and have a fit.
I think I can kill myself, Mama.
You're not gonna kill yourself, Jesse. You're not even upset. People don't really kill themselves. No, ma'am. It just don't make sense unless you're deranged or retarded. And you're as normal as they come, for the most part. You're all afraid to die.
I'm not, Mama. In fact, I'm cold all the time anyway.
Well, put some shoes on.
Dad is what I want. Dad is, it's dark and it's quiet.
So is the backyard, Jesse. Close your eyes. Stuff your ears with cotton. Take a nap. It's quiet in your room. I'll even leave the TV off all night.
Dad is so quiet. You don't know it's quiet. And so nobody can get me.
You don't know what dead is like, Jesse. Might not be quiet at all. It might be like an alarm clock, and you can't wake up, so you can't turn it off ever.
Dad is everybody and everything I ever knew. Dad is dead quiet.
It's a sin.
Oh.
You'll go to hell.
Uh-huh.
You will.
So, I think Jesus committed suicide, if you ask me.
You'll go to hell just for saying that, Jesse.
No, actually, I never knew I thought that.
You can't use your father's gun. It's mine now. And you can't do it in my house.
Oh, come on now.
No, you can't do it. I won't let you. This house is my house.
I'll have to go in the bedroom and I'm gonna lock that door behind me. They won't arrest you for killing me, Mama. They'll probably test your hands for gunpowder, but you'll pass.
Not in my house.
Oh, if I'd known you were gonna act like this, I wouldn't have told you.
Well, how am I supposed to act? Tell you to go ahead. Okay by me, sugar. Might try it myself. What took you so long?
Mama, there's just no point in fighting over it, that's all.
Jessie, your birthday's coming up soon. Don't you want to know what we got you?
Let's see. You got me dusting powder. Loretta got me a bathrobe, pink probably. Dawson got me some slippers. Too small, of course, like always, but you'll say, oh, they'll go with that bathrobe. Huh. Right. I think I know.
What's this all about, Jessie?
About
What did I do?
nothing.
You're mad at me.
I'm not a bit bad at you, but I am worried about you. And I'm gonna do what I can before I go. We're not just gonna sit around. In fact, Mama made a list of things.
What things?
Well, you know, like, how does the washing machine work?
Did
Behind
you-
that.
Did you grow up wearing dirty clothes?
No.
Well, I know how the washer works. You put the clothes in. You put the soap in.
Yeah.
You turn it on.
Okay. Where do we keep the soap, Mama?
I'll find it.
See?
If you're mad about doing the wash, we'll just let Loretta do it.
Oh, yeah. Now that might be worth staying to see.
She'd never in her life, would she?
Nope.
What is the matter with her?
She thinks she's better than we are. She's not. And be sure that you clean out that tray every time, that lid tray. And do not put your slippers in there because they'll just melt the soles.
What's... Loretta doesn't ever have to come over here again.
No, but what Dotson bothers me.
What does he do that bothers you?
Just calls me Jess, like he knows me, who he's talking to. He's always wondering what I do all day. Well, Mama, I wonder that myself. But it's my day to worry about, not his.
Family is just accident, Jessie. It's nothing personal. They don't mean to get on your nerves. They don't even mean to be your family. They just are.
Yeah, well, they know too much.
About
Mama.
what?
Oh, sheesh. They know about me that they learned a long time ago that they had no business even knowing. Oh, and it don't belong to them, except they got it. Just like my mail order bra that they got.
By accident.
Oh, yeah, but they still opened it and they saw the little rosebuds on it.
What do they know about you? I'll tell them never to talk about it again. Is it Ricky or Cecil? Or your fits, or your hair falling out, or you drink too much coffee, or you never go out of this house, or what?
I just don't like their talk. Now, Mama, the account at the grocery store is in Dotson's name when you call. The number's on the whole, the back of this telephone book along with a whole bunch of other numbers.
Well, now we're getting someplace. There are none of them ever setting foot in this house again.
It's not them, Mother. I certainly wouldn't kill myself to get away from them.
You leave the room whenever they come over anyway.
I stay as long as I can. Besides, it's you they came over to see.
That's because I stay in the room.
Well, now the grocery won't deliver on Saturday anymore. And if you want your order, then you have to call it in by 10 a.m. But it won't deliver for less than $50 either.
It's Ricky. You're trying to get through to Ricky, that's it.
Oh, if I thought I could get through to Ricky, I would stay.
Make him sorry he hurt you, that's it, isn't it?
Oh, Mama. Ricky's hurt me, I've hurt him. I'd say we're about even.
You'll be telling him killing's all right with you, you know. Want him to start killing next? Nothing wrong with it. Mom did it.
It's only a matter of time anyway, Mama.
Are you sick? If your gums are bothering, we'll call the dentist in the morning.
It's the ragweed, Mama.
Epilepsy is sick, Jessie.
Now, can you order your own medicine and if you want Dawson to? I got a note to him and I'll add that to it if you want.
You don't look all right.
I
Your
told
eyes,
you.
I told you.
I told you it was ragweed. I'm not sick, Mama.
Epilepsy is sick, Jess.
It won't kill me. If it would, I wouldn't have to.
You don't have to.
No, I don't.
Well, I won't
And
let
that's
you.
what I like about it, Mama.
I won't let you.
It's not up to you.
Jessie!
You know, I want to hang a big sign around my neck, like the one on Daddy's barn. Ooh, gone fishing.
You don't like it here.
Exactly.
I meant in this house.
I know you did, Mama.
You never should have moved back in here with me, Jessie. You should have kept your own little house or found another place when Cecil left you. You would have made new friends at least, had a life to lead, had your own things around you, give Ricky a place to come and visit you. You never should have come here.
Maybe.
But I didn't force you, did I?
If it was a mistake, Mama, we did it together. You took me in and I appreciate that. I'm just not having a very good time. And I don't have any reason to think that it's going to get any better. I'm tired, I'm hurt, I'm sad, and I feel used.
Tired of what?
Everything.
What does that mean?
Wow. Well, I can't say it any better.
Well, you'll have to say it better because I'm not letting you alone till you do. What were those other things? Hurt. Oh, you had this ready to say to me, didn't you? Did you write that down also? How long have you been thinking about this?
Off and on, about 10 years, on all the time, since Christmas.
Well, what happened at Christmas?
Nothing.
Then why Christmas?
Oh, that's it on the nose.
Go back to your list. You're hurt by what?
Oh, Mama.
Okay, sad about what?
Jeez.
There's nothing real sad going on right now. If it was after your divorce or something, that would have made more sense.
Now, Mama, this drawer has everything in it. It has hammers, nails, duct tape, measuring tapes, Elmer's glue, thumbtacks, and that kind of stuff, okay?
Sad about what?
The way things are.
Not good enough. What things?
Okay. You, from me, from everything to Red China.
I think we can leave the Chinese out of this.
There's some extra light bulbs in the closet, and there's extra fuses in the fuse box. And there's candles just in case the power goes out. Now, if it does, you call Dawson and just sit tight. Also, don't open the refrigerator. Things will stay cool as long as you don't open it.
I asked you a question.
There's just more of it everywhere. I read the paper. I see how things are. And they're not any better out there than they are in here, Mama.
If you're doing this because of the newspaper, I can surely fix that.
There's this moment on TV.
Then take it out.
Oh, you wouldn't do that.
Watch me.
Oh, what would you do all day, Mama?
Sing.
Oh!
I would too.
Yeah,
You just watch.
that's a funny idea. Now, what do you sing, Mama?
We've got a good life here, Jessie.
Oh, I called the paper this morning and canceled the daily one, but you'll still get it on Sunday and get your puzzles.
Let's get another dog, Jessie. You always liked that big dog, that king dog, didn't you?
Well, yeah, I did like a king dog.
I'm so dumb. He's the one run under the tractor.
Well, that would make him dumb, not you, Mama.
For bringing it up, Jessie.
Oh, it's okay, Mama.
We could get a new dog, though, and keep him in the house. Dogs are cheap.
No.
Something for you to take care of.
I've had you, Mama.
You do way too much for me. I can fill my own pill boxes, change the shelf paper, wash the floor. You watch me. You don't have to do anything else around this house if you don't want to. You don't have to take care of me, Jessie.
I know that, Mama. You've just been letting me do it, so I'll have something to do, haven't you?
Well, I don't do it as well as you do. I just meant if it tires you or makes you feel used.
Mama, you know, I know you used to ride the bus. And, you know, riding that bus, it's hot and bumpy and noisy. And more than anything in the world, you want to get off. But you still have 50 blocks to go. Well, that's like me. You know, I want to get off right now. And even if I ride 20 more years, it's still going to be the same stop. It's my stop, Mama. I've had enough.
You're feeling sorry for yourself.
Oh, Mama. The plumber helper, by the way. Now, I left that under the sink. You can use it in the bathroom as well as the kitchen.
You're not having a good time. Whoever promised you a good time? Do you think I've had a good time?
Yeah, I think you're pretty happy. You have things you like to do.
Like what?
Well, like knitting.
Well, I'll teach you to knit.
I can't do any of that nice work, Mama.
Jessie, good times don't come looking for you. You could work some puzzles, or put in the garden, or go to the store. Let's call a taxi and go to the A&P.
I've shopped you up already, Mama. In fact, you have enough toilet paper to last you to Thanksgiving.
You're acting like some little brat, Jessie. You're mad, and everybody's boring, and you don't like going out, and you don't like staying in, you never talk on the phone, and you don't watch TV, and you're miserable, and it's your own sweet fault.
And it's time I did something about it.
Not something like killing yourself. Something like buying us new dishes. I'd like that. Or maybe the doctor would let you get a license. I know what let's do right now. Let's rearrange the furniture.
Mama, I'll do that if you want. I always thought if that TV was a different place, there wouldn't be so much glare on it. Mama, I'll do whatever you want me to do.
You could get a job.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I remember that all right. I took that telephone sales job. I didn't even make enough money to pay the damn telephone bill. And then when I worked at the hospital in the gift shop, everybody said I made them nervous the way I smiled at them. Good God.
You could keep books. You kept your daddy's books.
Oh, yeah. And I never got them back again after they checked them.
When he died, they checked them.
Yeah, and that's when they took them away from me.
That's because with him gone, there wasn't any business.
Oh, well, you know I couldn't work. Can't do anything, Mama. You know, I have been around people my whole life, except when I keep ending up in the hospital. I could have a seizure any time. What good would a job do? No. The kind of job I could do would just make me feel worse.
Jessie!
Well, it's true.
It's what you think is true.
That's right. It is what I think is true.
But I can't do anything about that.
No, you can't. No, you can't. And I can't do anything either. But boy, I can stop it. I can shut it down. I can turn it off just like the radio when I'm tired of listening to it. It's all that really belongs to me, Mama. And I'm going to say what happens to it. And it's going to stop. So let's just have a good time.
Have a good time.
Well, can't go on fussing all night. I mean, I could ask you things I've always wanted to know.
What do you want to know, Jessie?
Did Agnes come over here when I was in the hospital?
I guess.
Oh, yeah, I guess. But she doesn't come over here when I'm here.
Your hands are cold.
What difference does that make that my hands are cold?
Like a corpse, she says. And I'm going to be one soon enough as it is.
That's crazy.
Well, that's Agnes. Jessie shook the hand to death. And I can't take a chance it's catching Thelma. So I ain't coming over, and you can understand or not, but I ain't coming. I'll drive up to the driveway, and that's as far as I'll go.
Oh, God. I wish you didn't like me. You're scared of me. I'm scared of me.
Well, I could make her come over right now, Jessie. I could call her right now, and she could bring over her birds and come visit. I didn't know you ever even thought about Agnes. Well, I'll just tell her she has to come over, and she'll come right now. She owes me one, Jessie.
No, that's all right. But you didn't have to lie to me about her.
I didn't lie.
Yeah, well,
You never asked
well, if
before.
I have to keep dragging everything out of you, we're gonna be here all night.
That's fine with me. I'm not a bit sleepy. Ask me whatever you want, Jess.
All right? Did you love Daddy?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Were you really 15 when you married him?
Well, the way he told it, I'm sitting in the mud, and he comes along and drags me into the kitchen. Well, she's been there ever since. It was a big fat lie, the whole thing. He just thought it was funnier that way.
Okay. Now, you didn't love him, or you loved him, and then he did something to make you stop loving him.
He felt sorry for me, Jessie. He wanted a plain country woman, and that's what he married. And then he held it against me for the rest of my life, like I was supposed to change and surprise him somehow. I remember this one day, he was standing on the porch, and I told him to go get a shirt on. And he went in, and he got one on, and then he said, real peaceful like, but to the point, "You're right, Thelma. If God had meant for people to go around without any clothes on, they'd have been born that way."
Oh, he didn't mean anything by that, Mama.
He never said a word he didn't mean, Jessie. That was probably all he'd said to me all day. So if he said it, there was something to it. I never did figure that one out. What did he mean?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I liked him better than you did, but I certainly didn't know him any better.
How could I love him, Jessie? I didn't have a thing he wanted. But he got his share, though. You loved him enough for both of us. You followed him around like some little... Jessie, all the man ever did was farm and sit and try to think of somebody to sell the farm to.
Oh, make me a boyfriend out of the pipe cleaners. Oh, and he'd sit back. And he'd smile like that little stick figure was gonna come alive and dance with me. I was not gonna get a kick out of that. You know, or he'd sit up with that sick cow and leave me a chain of those little stick figures, make them look like little elephants. And I'd have them on my bed in the morning.
Or he'd just sit.
I loved him sitting, Mama. He'd sit in this old leather chair, big blue man, so nice and quiet.
Agnes gets more talk out of her birds than I got from the two of you. But you knew what he was thinking, and you're going to tell me.
I don't know, Mama. His life, I guess, is corn, his boots, us. Things, you know?
No, I don't know, Jessie. You have those quiet little conversations after supper every night. What were you whispering about?
Mama, we weren't whispering. We were just across the room.
Well, what did you talk about?
We talked about why black socks are warmer than blue socks, you know? Now, is that something you run and tell your mother? You were just jealous, Mama, because I'd rather sit and talk to Daddy than help you wash dishes.
I was jealous because you'd rather talk to him than anybody. If I died instead of him, he wouldn't have taken you in.
I wouldn't have expected him to, Mom.
Then what would you have done?
I'd come for a visit.
Oh, I see. He died and left you stuck with me, and you're mad about it.
Not anymore, Mama. Not anymore. He didn't mean to. I didn't have to come here, Mama. You know, we've been through this.
Or maybe you think that if I'd loved him more, or at all, he'd still be alive.
I never thought that, Mama.
He felt sorry for you too, Jesse. Don't kid yourself about that. He said you were a runt, and he said it from the day you were born. And he said you didn't have a chance.
I know he loved me.
What if he did? It didn't change anything.
It didn't have to, Mama. I just miss him, okay?
He never really went fishing, you know. Never once. His tackle box was full of chewing tobacco. And all he ever did was drive out to the lake and sit in his car. Dawson told me. And he'd come back from fishing, and all he'd ever had to show for it was a whole pipe cleaner family. Chickens, pigs, a dog with a bad leg. It was creepy. It made me sick to look at them, Jesse. And I hid his pipe cleaners a couple of times. He always had more stashed away somewhere.
You know, I thought it might be better for you, Mama, after he died, that you get interested in other things. We better change somehow.
Into what? The Queen? A clerk in a shoe store? Why should I? Because he said to? Because you said so? And I wasn't here for his entertainment, and I'm not here for yours either. I don't know why I'm here, Jesse. All I know is I don't think about it. But I bet you wouldn't be killing yourself if he was still alive. Huh. That's a fine thing to figure out, isn't it?
It's not true, Mama.
Oh, no? Then what were you asking me about him for? Why did you want to know if I loved him?
I didn't think you did, that's all.
Fine then. You were right. Do you feel better about that now?
Well, it feels good to be right about something.
It didn't matter whether I loved him, it didn't matter to me, and it didn't matter to him. And it didn't matter if we didn't get along. It just wasn't important. We didn't talk about it.
James!
I put him out on the porch.
God, what for?
Just leave me this one pan. And I only want one knife, one fork, and a kettle.
Stop that, I just cleaned out these drawers. Now, what are you doing now?
And throw out all the plates and cups.
What?
I'll use paper. Loretta can have what she wants, and Dawson can sell the rest.
Give me that. Give me that pan. Now, what if you want to make apple butter in this little pan, huh? But what if you leave carrots on cooking and you burn up this little pan?
I don't like carrots. I'll eat
What if strawberries are really good this year and you want to go out picking, huh? With Agnes.
I'll tell Agnes to bring her own damn pan. You said you'd do whatever I want. Well, I don't want a bunch of pans cluttering up my cabinets. Throw them out. Every last one of them.
Yeah, well, they've all been put back, Mama. And if somebody else comes over here and they want to do some cooking, they're going to have some pans to cook in, and that's the end of it.
Well, who's gonna come over here to cook?
Agnes.
In my pots? Not on my life.
Mama, there's no reason the two of you couldn't live together. It's going to be cheaper for you and somebody to talk to. And you know what? If those silly little birds of Agnes's bother you, when she goes out to get her hair all tinted blue again, you just take those birds out for a little walk.
So that's why you're pestering me about Agnes. You think you'd get it off easy if you get me a new babysitter. Well, I don't want to live with Agnes. I barely want to talk to Agnes. She's just around. We go back, that's all. I'm not letting Agnes near this house. You don't get off that easy, child.
Okay then, Mama. It was just something to think about.
Well, I don't like to think about things. I like things to go on.
I want to know what Daddy said to you the night that he died. You came running out of his room and said that you were going to watch TV and I could sit with him if I wanted to. Mama, what in the world did Daddy say to you?
He didn't have a thing to say to me, Jessie. That's why I left. He didn't say a thing. It was his last chance not to talk to me. And he took full advantage of
I'm really sorry that you didn't love him. I'm sorry for you, I mean. He seemed like a nice man.
Nothing I ever did was good enough for the two of you, and I want to know why.
That's not true, Mama.
Well, and I want to know why you've been here, living here this long, feeling the way you do.
You have no earthly idea how I feel.
How could I? You're way far back there, Jessie.
Huh? Back where?
Oh, what's it like over there where you are? Do people always say the right thing and get whatever they want, or what?
What are you talking about?
Why do you read the newspapers? Why don't you ever wear the sweater I made for you? When you have fits, do you see stars or what? How did you really fall off that horse? And why did Cecil leave you?
I know why Cecil left me. Probably too many reasons to count, Mama.
Well, your fits made him sick.
Oh,
Now you know it.
say seizures, Mama, not fits.
It's
seizures.
It's the same thing. A seizure in the hospital is a fit at home.
They didn't bother Cecil at all. Except he did feel responsible for it. It was his idea for me to go horseback riding that day. I fell off the horse because I didn't know how to hold on. Cecil left for pretty much the same reason.
He had a girl, Chesty. I walked right in on them in the shed.
Okay. That's fair. Was she very pretty?
She was Agnes's girl, Colleen. Judge for yourself.
Oh. I guess you and Agnes had a real good talk about that one.
I never thought he was good enough for you, Jessie. They moved here from Tennessee, you know.
What are you talking about? You liked him better than I did. You brought him out here to build your porch. Oh, yeah. I never met him at all. Oh, you thought he might be able to help you out around the place, Mama. Come in and get some coffee, just chat you up. God knows what you thought. Cecil with all that curly hair.
Well, he was the best carpenter I ever saw. That little house of yours will be standing at the end of the world, you know.
Yeah, but you didn't need a new front porch, Mama.
All right. I wanted you to have a husband.
Yeah, well, I couldn't get one on my own, right?
How were you going to get a husband, never opening your mouth to a living soul?
So I was quiet about it. So what?
So I should have let you just sit here like your daddy?
Maybe.
Sit? Well, I didn't think so.
Well, what did you do?
Well, I never said I knew much. So I married you off to the wrong man.
Oh,
I'm
Mama.
sorry about that. I took you in when he left. And I'm sorry about that, too.
He wasn't the wrong man.
He didn't love you, Jessie, or he wouldn't have left.
He wasn't the wrong man, Mama. And I loved Cecil so much, and I tried to get more exercise, and I tried to stay awake, and I tried to learn to ride a horse. I tried to stay outside with him, but he always knew I was trying, so it didn't work.
He was a selfish man, Jessie. He had responsibilities. He had a wife and a son. And he failed you. And you know what? Cecil is Ricky is just like Cecil.
He is not. Ricky is as much like me as is possible to be. We even wear the same size pants.
That's just the same size. It's not the same person.
Oh no, I see it on his face. I hear it when he talks. We look out at the world and we see everything just the same. It's not fair. And the only difference between us, Ricky, he's out there. He's out there trying to get even. Oh yeah. And he knows not to trust anybody. And you know where he got that. And then he walks around like he's walking on loose floorboards. And you know who laid that floor, Mama. I did.
Ricky isn't through yet. You don't know how it'll turn out.
Yes, I do, and so did Cecil. Ricky is the two of us together, and if you don't see that, then you'll just blind, Mama.
Give him time, Jess.
Oh, he'll have plenty of time. 5 years for forgery, 10 years for armed.
Stop that! Cecil might be ready to try again, Jessie. That happens sometimes. Go downtown, find him, talk to him. He didn't know what he had in you. Maybe he sees things different now, but you're never going to know that till you go and see him or call him. Right now, he might be home.
And say what? Nothing's changed, Mama. Oh no, he loved me. He just didn't know how things fall down around me all the time. But you know what, Mama? I did beg him. I begged him to take me with him. I said I would leave everything behind. You, Mama, the house, Ricky, everything I loved. It only take me with him. But he couldn't. And you know what, Mama? I so understand that.
But he should have taken you with him.
No, Mommy, you don't pack your garbage when you move.
You will not call yourself garbage, Jessie.
It's just a way of saying it, Mama. I was trying to say it's all right that Cecil left. It was actually a relief in a way. I never was. But he wanted to see. So it was better on me when he stopped looking. Didn't have to look at me all the time.
You didn't know it, Jessie, but your daddy had fits too. He sat in that chair and had little fits. I read a long time in a magazine how little fits go, just little blackouts where maybe their eyes don't close all the way, and people just call them thinking spells. I watched his eyes. I know that was what it was. The magazine said some people don't even know they've had one.
Daddy would have known if he had a fit, Mama.
Well, the lady in this store kept track of her fits, and she'd had 80,000 of them in the last 10, 11 years.
Do you want another cup of coffee?
Jessie, listen to me. Listen to what I'm telling you. This lady had anywhere between 5 and 500 fits a day, and they lasted about 15 seconds apiece, so that out of her life, she'd only lost about 2 weeks, and she had a full-time secretary job and an IQ of 120.
So you want to talk about seizures? Is that it, Mama?
Yes, I do.
Okay. Most of the time I wouldn't even know if I haven't had one. Except I'd wake up with different clothes on and I had the feeling like I'd gotten run over by a Mack truck. And then, I feel like my head was just kind of turning around. And then I'd feel like I hurt myself scream.
I can tell when you're about to have one. Your eyes get this big, Jessie. But you haven't had one.
What do they look like, Mama? What are the seizures?
Oh, they're different every time, Jessie.
Okay, all right. Pick one. I want you to pick a good one, though. I think I want to know now.
Now there's not much to tell. You just crumble in a heap like a puppet and somebody cut the strings all at once. Or like you're in a firing squad in a Mexican movie. You just slide down the wall, You don't know what happens?
I think
How
I'm
do you
busy.
not know?
I'm a little busy,
Well,
Mama.
that's not funny.
Well, I'm not laughing. Okay, I fall down, and then what?
Well, your chest squeezes in and out, and you sound like you're gagging.
Okay.
Sucking air in and out like you can't breathe.
Okay, do it for me. Come on, come on.
I will not. It's awful sounding.
Yeah. Kind of felt like it might be. Okay. What's next?
Your mouth bites down, and I have to get your tongue out of the way real fast so you don't bite yourself.
Or bite you. I do bite you, don't I?
You got me once real good. I had to have tetanus. I know what to look for now. Then you turn blue, and then the jerks stop. Like I'm standing there poking you with a cattle prod, or you're sticking your finger in a light socket as fast as you can.
Foaming like a mad dog, huh?
It's bubbling, Jess. Not foam like the washer overflow, for God's sake. It's bubbling like a baby spitting out. I go and I get a wet washcloth, that's all. And then the jerks slow down and you wet yourself.
Oh.
And it's over. 2 minutes tops.
How do I get to bed?
How do you think?
Well, I'm too heavy for you now. So how do you do it?
Well, I call Dawson.
Oh, come on.
But I get you cleaned up before he gets over there, and I make him leave before you wake
Well,
up.
why couldn't you just leave me on the floor?
I want you to wake up someplace nice, okay? But Jessie, and this is the reason I even brought this up, you haven't had a seizure for a solid year, a whole year. Do you realize that?
Yeah, Mama, I do. The medicine, I guess, we've got it kind of right.
You bet it is. You might never have another one. You might be through with it for all time.
Could be.
You are. I know you are.
Yeah, I am feeling really good. I mean, I don't have that double vision anymore. Oh, you know, in my memory, that is so much better. Here, and I've got a list for everything. Oh, I even included a list over there. A list of all the birthdays for you so you could remember. But I even put yours on it so you could call Loretta and remind her. Ooh, ooh.
Let's take Loretta to Howard Johnson's. We can have some of those fried clams. I know you like the clam roll.
I won't be here, Mama.
What have you been talking about, Jessie? You'll be here. You're well. You're starting over. You even said it yourself. You're remembering things and...
I won't be here. If I ever had a year like this to think straight before now, oh, I'd be gone already.
No, Jessie.
Yes, Mama. Once I started remembering, I could see what it all added up
The
to.
fits are over.
It's not the seizures, Mama.
Then it's me for giving them to you. But I didn't do it.
It's not the seizures. You said it yourself. The medicine is working. It takes care of the seizure.
Your daddy gave you those seizures.
Oh,
He passed it down to you just like your green eyes and your straight hair. It's not my fault.
okay. So what if he had little fits? It's not inherited. If I fell off the horse, it was an accident, Mama.
The horse wasn't the first time, Jessie. You had a fit when you were only 5 years
Oh,
old.
I did not.
You did. You needed a popsicle. Down you went. He gave it to you. It's his fault, not mine.
Well, you sure took your little sweet time telling me.
How do you tell that to a 5-year-old?
What did the doctor say, Mama?
He said kids have them all the time. He said there wasn't anything to do about it, just wait for another one.
But I didn't have another one. You mean to tell me that I had fits as a kid and you just, God, you just told me I fell down or something? And it wasn't until when Cecil saw me that you bothered to find out what was wrong? Ah!
It wasn't all the time, Jessie. And they changed when you started school. They were more like your daddy's. Oh, that was some time. Sitting here with the two of you turning on like light bulbs.
Just how many did I have, Mama?
Oh, you never hurt yourself. I never let you out of my sight. I caught you every time.
But you didn't tell anybody.
It was none of their business.
You were ashamed.
I didn't want anybody to know, especially you.
Oh, least of all me. Oh, yeah. Right. That was mine to know, Mama, not yours. Did Daddy know?
He thought you fell down a lot. That's what he thought. You were careless. Or maybe I beat you. I don't know what he thought. He didn't talk about it.
Because you never told him.
If I told him about you, I'd have had to tell him about him.
God. Boy, I don't like this, Mama. I don't like this one bit.
But I didn't think you did. And that's why I didn't tell you.
If I'd known I was an epileptic, I wouldn't have ridden any horses.
Make you feel like a freak? Is that what you wanted me
Oh,
to
just
do?
pick your nail color, Mama.
I don't want to hear.
Ooh, boy, doesn't look like you do, no.
Maybe I did drop you. You don't know.
If you say you didn't, Mama, you didn't.
Or maybe I fed you the wrong thing. Maybe you had a fever and I didn't know it soon enough. Maybe it's a punishment.
For what?
I don't know. Because of how I felt about your father. Because I didn't want any more children. Because I smoked too much. Or I didn't eat the right things when I was carrying you. It has to be something I did.
It does not. It's just a sickness, not a curse. Epilepsy doesn't mean anything, Mama, it just is.
I'm not talking about the fits here, Jesse. I'm talking about you killing yourself. It has to be me that's the matter here. You wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't. I didn't tell you things, or I married you off to the wrong man, or I took you in and I let your life get away from you, or all of the things put together. I don't know what I did, but I know I did it. This is my fault, Jesse. But I don't know what to do about it now.
It doesn't have anything to do with you, Mama.
Everything you do has to do with me, Jesse. You can't do anything. Wash your face, cut your hand, without doing it to me. That's right. You might as well kill me as well as you, Jesse. It's the same thing. This has to do with me.
Then what if it does? What if everything has to do with you? What if you are all I have and it's not enough? What if I could take all the rest of it, Mama, but I couldn't take you here? What if the only way I can get away from you, Mama, is to kill myself? Yikes. What if it is? I can still do it.
No, Jesse, don't leave me. No.
I have a letter, Mama. A letter for Dawson. Now I'll be right back. Just a minute.
Jesse. Jesse. How can I live without you? I need you. You're supposed to tell me how nice I look in my pink dress and drink my milk. You're supposed to go around and lock up at night so I feel safe. And when I wake up, you're supposed to be up making coffee for me and watching me get older every day. And you're supposed to help me die when it's my time. I can't do it by myself, Jesse. I hate the quiet and I don't want to die and I don't want you to go. Jesse, how can I? How can I get up every day knowing that you had to kill yourself to make the hurting stop? And I was here all the time and I never even saw it. And then you gave me this chance to make it better, to convince you to stay alive. And I couldn't do it. How can I live with myself after this, Jesse?
I only told you so I could explain it to you. Well, I didn't want you blaming yourself. I don't want you feeling bad. I don't want you feeling bad. There wasn't anything that you can do. You can't change my mind. I don't want you to save me. I just wanted you to know.
Jesse, stay with me a little longer. Just a few more years. I don't have many to go, Jesse. And as soon as I'm dead, you can do whatever you want. Maybe with me gone, you'll have all the quiet you could want right here in this house.
Don't you see, Mama? Everything I do winds up like this. How do you think I don't know how I thought you would understand. How I could think you'd want a manicure. That we could hold hands for an hour. And then I go shoot myself. I'm sorry about tonight, Mama. But it's exactly why I'm doing it.
If you've got the guts to kill yourself, you've got the guts to stay alive, Jesse.
I know that. So it's really just a matter of where I'd rather be.
Look, maybe I can't think of what you should do, but that doesn't mean there isn't something that you could do. You can find it. You can think about it. You can keep trying. You can get brave and try some more. You don't have to give up.
I'm not giving up. This is the other thing I'm trying, Mama. And I'm sure there are some other things that might work. But my work isn't good enough anymore. I need something that will work. This will work, and that's why I picked it.
But something might happen. Something that could change everything. Who knows what it might be, but it might be worth waiting for. Try it for 2 more weeks. We could have more talks like this.
No, Mama.
I'll pay more attention to you. Tell you the truth when you ask me. Let you have your own way.
No, Mama. Now, we wouldn't have more talks like tonight because it's the next part that made this last part so good. Okay? This is how I have my say. This is how I say it. And I say no to Dotson, Loretta, the Red Chinese, Epilepsy, Ricky, Cecil, and you, and me, and Hope. I say no. Just let me go, Mama.
How can I let you go?
You can because you have to. It's what you've always done.
But you're my child.
Oh, Mama, what became of your child? It's somebody I lost, all right. It's my own self who I never was, who I tried to be but never will be. So see, it doesn't matter what else happens in the world or in this house even. I'm what was worth waiting for. But I never showed up, Mama. I'm not going to show up as though there's no reason to stay except to keep you company. And that's not a good enough reason. And I'm not good company either, am I?
No. And neither am I. Aren't you afraid?
Afraid of what?
Well, I'm afraid. I mean, for me, when my time comes, and I know it's coming soon.
Oh, you don't know when. It's not like a scary movie. You got plenty of time left.
Yeah, but I forgot what for.
Well, for whatever happens, I don't know, for the rest of your life.
Jesse, I just can't sit here and say, okay, go kill yourself if you want to.
Well, sure you can. You just did. Say it again.
Jesse, how dare you? How dare you? You think you can just leave me like you're watching television or something? No, you can't, Jesse. Who do you think? Who am I talking to? You're gone already, aren't you? I'm looking right straight through you. I can't stop you because you're already gone. This is just like you. Do it the hard way. That's my girl. Yeah, but you know who they're going to feel sorry for, Jesse? Me. Not you. They're going to be ashamed of you. Yes, ashamed.
Leave me alone, Mama.
It's the truth.
I should have left you a note.
Yes. No. No. I might not have thought of all the things that you said.
Now listen to me, okay? I want you to call that preacher, the one that did Daddy's service, okay? You liked him, okay? Now, and pick some songs you like, or let Agnes pick them. She'll know exactly the right ones. Oh, and I had your dress cleaned. You look really pretty in that one that you wore to Daddy's service.
I don't remember.
And it won't be, it won't be so bad. Your friends will start coming in at the funeral home. You'll probably see people you haven't seen for years. But I thought about what you should say to get over that nervous part when they first come in. Take them up there. Let them see their flowers. They'll like that. And when they say, "I'm sorry, Thelma," you just say, "Appreciate you coming, Connie."
Mhm.
And then, ask them how the garden was, or, during the summer, and, what they're gonna do for Thanksgiving. And maybe ask about their children, or,
I don't think I should ask about their children. I'll talk about what they have on. It's always good.
Yeah.
And I'll have some knitting with me.
Okay, and then Agnes will be there, so you might not have to talk at all.
Well, maybe if Connie comes, I can ask her to tell me where she gets that Irish yarn, she calls it. I know it doesn't come from Ireland, it just comes in a green wrapper.
Oh, and be sure to have enough people home so you have plenty of food afterwards, But don't let anybody take anything home, especially Loretta.
We'll set all the food up, honey. It's only fair to let her have something, like macaroni.
No, Mama. You have to be more selfish from now on. Somebody's bound to ask you now, why I did it, and you just say you don't know. Okay? And then that you loved me, then you know that I loved you. And we just sat around tonight like every other night of our lives. And then I came over and I kissed you. And I said, "Now, Mother," and you heard me close my bedroom door and lock this door, and you heard the shot, and for whatever reason, well, yes, I took it with me.
It was something personal.
Good. Personal. That's good, Mama.
That's what I'll say then.
Yeah, personal. Yeah.
Is that what I tell Dawson and Loretta too? We sat around, you kissed me. Night, Mother. They'll want to know more, Jessie. They won't believe it.
Well, then tell them what we did. Filled up your pillow boxes, I straightened up, I cleaned out the drawers. You had no idea, all right? I really think it's better that way, Mama. I mean, if they knew that we sat around and talked about it, they really wouldn't understand. I mean, how you let me go, it's private, Mama. Tonight is private. It's yours, and it's mine, and I don't want anybody else to have any of it, okay?
Okay.
Now, Mama, when you hear the shot, I don't want you to come in. First of all, you can't get in anyway. Good. Okay? But I don't want you trying. Now, you call Dawson, and you call the police, and you call the funeral home. And then, you'll need something to do until somebody gets here. So, you just start knitting. And you keep knitting until you hear that doorbell ring. I don't care if it takes an hour, Mama. You just keep knitting, okay?
I'll make my calls,
Yeah.
and then I'll sit. I won't need anything to do. What will the police say?
Oh, they'll do that, maybe that gunpowder test, but, and ask what happened at the time. The ambulance will be here, and you know how that goes. And you stay out here with Dawson and Loretta. But you do not let Dawson out there. I want that police in that room first, not Dawson, okay?
Well, what if Dawson and Loretta want me to go home with them?
Well, that's up to you, Mama.
I think I'll stay here. All they have is Sanka.
Oh, maybe Agnes will come and stay with you for a few days.
I'd rather be by myself, I think.
Now, for Dawson, but it's mostly about you. I can read it if you want. There's a list of presents for you in here for at least 20 more Christmases and birthdays. Now, so if you want anything special, you can add it to the list. But, if you want to be surprised, just don't read that page.
And he'll go for it?
I think he'll feel like a real jerk if he doesn't. Now, this number here is where you call Cecil, and I know that he still lives there because I called him last week, so he does live there.
Well, what do you want me to tell him?
Tell him we talked about him. And I only had nice things to say about him. Now, tell him to call Ricky and tell him that I have something for him, from me. So come get it.
What is it?
Well, it's my watch, Mama.
He'll sell it.
Well, that's the idea. I appreciate him not stealing it already. I'd like him to have a good name.
You'll buy dope with it.
Well, then I hope he buys good dope with it. Now, the rest of all these taxes are for you.
When did you do all this? During my naps, I guess?
Well, I tried to be quiet about it. Those are just little presents for whenever you need one. They're not thought presents, they're just things I thought you might like to look at, pictures and things you think you've lost. Things you didn't know you even had. You'll see.
I'm not sure I want them. They'll make me think of you.
Oh, no, they won't, Mama. They're just things like, there's a free tube of toothpaste hanging on the doorknob.
All right, then.
Okay, well, maybe there's one nice present in there. It's Granny's ring. I didn't think you'd wear it if I gave it to you now.
No, probably not. I'm ready for my manicure, I guess. Want me to wash my hands again?
It's time for me to go, Mama.
No, we've got all night, Jessie.
No, Mama.
It's not even 10 o'clock, Jessie.
No, let me go, Mama.
I can't. You can't go. You can't do this. You didn't tell me it would be so soon. I was
Mama,
saying, I love you, Jessie.
Mama, let go of me. I don't have time for this. I have to go. I've said everything I had to say.
You said you do my nails.
It's too late.
It's not too late.
I don't want you waking up Dawson and Loretta. I want them to be up and dressed so they can get over here right away.
They'll wake up, all right. It's easy for them. Jessie, you can't do this. You can't go. Jessie,
You can't stop me, Mama.
I can too.
No, Mama.
I'll stand in front of this door, and you can't get past me. You'll have to knock me over if you want to get by.
Mama.
Jessie, no. Jessie.
Oh, Mama. Night, Mother.
Jessie, no! Let me in there, don't do it, Jessie! I'm gonna scream all night if you don't open this door! Jessie! What if I don't do what you told me to do? I'll call Cecil, and I'll tell him what a miserable man he was for making you feel the way you do. And I'll give Ricky's watch to Dawson if I want to. And if you want me to do all those things that you said, Jessie, you'll have to come out and make me do it. No, Jessie. Stop this. I didn't know. I was here all the time, Jessie. Why didn't I know you were so alone? Jessie, please. Jessie. Forgive me. I didn't know. I thought you were mine. Loretta. And they talked to Dawson.
Have all gotten away, and you stand at the end of a long, lonely day. You will never be far from these arms of mine. Keep me in mind. When the dreams that you've chased have all gotten away, and you stand at the end of a long, lonely day, you will never be far